Alright guys, we are on the south side of Chicago. This is an old school part of it though. Show them around, Justin. That house right there, that yellow one, is the original house to this area. And I guess it used to be 600 acres around here. That's the original house from 18 whatever. Anyway, this house was built 1900 and I don't know, maybe 10, something like that. So it's been around a while too. But anyway, what we're doing is putting the 200 amp service to start, complete rewire. So here's the old service, 60 amp feed. They had 2 meters here at one time for whatever reason, but when we got here there was just one. So what we're going to do is put a 200 amp service on it. Right here's the pipe. In Chicago, everything's in pipe. They don't sell Romex at Home Depot in Chicago. Everything is in pipe here. So, and I like it, you know. It's Romex is probably quicker or whatever. But this is better for the longevity of the house. You need another circuit, you pull it. You don't break out your Sawzall and start fishing walls. Anyway. So that's that. Our 200 amp service is our mast is going to go there. I didn't bring my big threader today because we've only got a couple of joints to thread. So I brought this one. And my trusty steed Justin is going to be cranking on that bitch for sure. It's IMC though. The only time you have to use rigid kind of service is if anything's underground. You can use IMC as long as you're above ground. So here's the 200 amp meter socket. Right here. That's going to go on that brick part right there, and then I'm going to 45 down into an LB. This is a Chicago style LB. You have to use these. Anyway, so I'm going to 45 down there. And then I'll show you what we got on the inside. So this pipe coat, everything in pipe, that's been since the Great Chicago Fire, and it's because of the unions, I think. Nobody really knows, but this house was, when this house was built, or when it was transferred over, they had electricity. Look, it's in pipe, man. Everything in here is already in pipe. Any of this shit you see is just add-ons from whoever. You know, they tied on to the original rigid piping system. But this basement has been gutted like this. That's what you see all the time. You see switches that are, you know, fished down the walls in this MC because when they originally installed this, everything was a pull chain. So anyway, Justin already ripped out the service. Here's the old one coming in. And he's going to rip that son of a bitch out. Here's all the radiator pipes. But this is going to be forced air. Right here's an old garage feed, which is now dead. And it's got all these conductors because I'm sure there was a switch leg going out to control the lights on the garage at one point. But anyway, that's dead. They here's the new feed. That's the thing with these old houses. You find a million friggin' hack jobs. So the only way I'll really touch them is if we're gutting it. You know what I mean? This house we're not completely gutting. I'm not gutting anything. I'm the electrician. But anyway, you always find bullshit. So what they did for the old garage feed